What's up, guys? It's Justin, Mr. CMB. I'm back with another video. Hope you're liking, subscribing, and sharing this channel. I'm gonna get right into it. I'm doing a weekly series as to, why this is the best time to get into real estate, whether you just want to wholesale the traditional way or you actually want to do the auction property way, which I suggest if you want freedom, more autonomy, and not talking to a ton of people. And I've personally, since I've been in this business since December 2016, I've personally never seen anything like this. And that's because of a few different things. We got the pandemic, lower interest rates, a flood of home buyers, and now those home buyers are trying to sell. And I'm gonna show you proof because I don't like to just talk about it. I like to show you exactly kind of what I'm doing and then also what's going on in the marketplace and why it's a great place, great time for you to be in this. So we're going to get right into it. I'm going to share my screen. And the reason why I'm showing you this, I want to just say it, is because a lot of people are lacking two things because we have this AI revolution going on. It's not going nowhere. It's moving faster than you actually think. One, a lot of jobs are getting replaced right now. And most jobs, if you're not working with your hands, it's going to get replaced. And that's just what it is. Like, I even notice now, like, I've had virtual assistants do specific things for me. And now I've personally built AI agents myself. Now, you don't have to do that. That's a really high level skill set. And it's something that I've actually been sleep deprived learning over the past, I would say 3 months, but I've gotten really good at it. Um, and it's replaced literally like a lot of things that are tasks that my virtual assistants have done, and which is it's crazy to think about. Um, but just as I've been learning and doing it a lot more, and just knowing what I've been doing with AI, and then just what I've actually taken on, like I've built AI agents for two other businesses literally within the past 2 weeks, and just my imagination and what I can do, and I was actually being able to execute it for someone else. I just couldn't believe it, and it's just this is why I'm making this video because if you don't have any tech skill set, you need some sort of skill set that's never going to get overran by AI. And people always need a place to live. People are always going to buy homes, and people are always going to sell homes because what are the main things you need? Food, shelter, clothing. That's never going anywhere. Those are basic needs, and that cannot be replaced by AI. And learning real estate is AI proof, it's recession proof. It's one of the things that's you can do and will never go away. It's a skill set you will have for life. You'll be able to print money anytime you want to. So it's one of the great things I like about it. So I'm gonna get right into it and show you proof of why you should be doing this. And don't be like, oh, Justin, I don't have any time. If you have 5 hours a week, if you could dedicate 5 hours a week, and when you get really good at this, I show you my program, Legacy Lasting Blueprint, how to wholesale auction properties from anywhere in the world. It's one of the best programs out. I can vouch for that because it works. If you follow a plan, it works, and you can do it over and over again. And I've even built in AI in it to make your life a little bit easier. Now, you're not going to learn that until the AI part until like after you finish the whole entire program because I got things in order for a reason because I want to set you up for success and not throw a bunch of shit at you and you just don't you get confused. So I don't like confusing people. I like to keep things simple because a lot of people like to sound smart as opposed to just showing you, hey, do this, 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 and this. Everything else you learn as you go along. So here we go. I want to show you proof that I'm not lying. Boom. So this is an article that just came out. And what was I saying? If you go back to some of my videos, now I haven't dropped too many videos this year just because I've been really busy. Like I said, I've been learning AI. I've been running my business. I've been working a lot in the content creation space, doing things on that nature. And I've been doing a lot of stuff. So, but I'll be back with videos a couple times a week. I just wanted to let you know why I wasn't as active on YouTube, but we're back. We're back starting today. Well, last week or the week before, whenever I dropped the last two, three videos. So, as you see, I said this in some of my earlier videos this year that this was a very unique marketplace. And if you've never wholesaled before, never gotten deals before, this is the best time. Well, you know why? Because everybody who got into the hype of it during the pandemic and that 2021, 2022, 2023, even that tail end, most of those guys are out. Most of those guys are out. Even the agents who were trying to get into that, most of those guys are out. And the reason why they got caught up in the hype, because a lot I saw a flood of people come in around that time, which is perfectly fine. Everybody, I suggest everybody make money, take advantage of the opportunity. But the problem is the expectation was set up here, and they didn't really know exactly what this business entails. And a lot of them were getting a lot of misinformation or just taking in a lot of information, which is just going to keep you stuck and not having you do anything. All those guys are gone. A lot of buyers left out, but they came back. But guess what? It's not as many wholesalers out there. It's not as many people doing subject to deals or things like that. It's not as many people doing acquisitions because either people ran out of money or people just gave up because they didn't get deals fast enough or they just, yeah, those two things. That's the only two things. You don't get deals or you run out of money. It's kind of the same stuff. You know, if you run out of money, you don't have a business. Trust me, I know. I've been there before, so I'm not trying to like shit on you. So I know I've been there, done that. I know all of that. That's why I'm helping you. I don't have to do this, but I do it because honestly, I like seeing people win. I don't know. I guess I'm one of the few people who actually like doing it because your success doesn't take anything away from me. It actually makes me look good. So I want you to succeed. So do it. Anyway, so like I was saying, home prices in 33 major metros and the pandemic era boom towns and coastal cities take a big hit. Didn't I tell you this? I said this. Go back to my videos earlier this year, and I said this is what's going on. This is what's going to happen. Of course, you know, you don't believe me until like one of these articles come out because I know marketplace. One thing I know well, I know how to read a marketplace because I've learned over the course of years, right? So, and one of these cities is one that I'm living in right now, which is South Florida, Miami, and that's why I got to sleeve the shirt on because I'm a go step out and take care of business. I got a bunch of things to do today, but that's besides the point. Like I said, 33 major metros, pandemic era boomtowns, and coastal cities take the biggest hit. What did I say? Remember what I said. The national market is gradually tilting in favor of buyers. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that like 2 or 3 months ago? And prices are dropping in staggering 33 of the 50 biggest metros. You know what that means? You can get homes on discount on a low if you're not buying the traditional way. You can make offers to directly to owners or the ones that go to foreclosure, you can get them at auction. That's what I've been saying. I've been saying that, right? So here's what it says. You can read this as markets tilt more buyer friendly, sellers feel pressure. The list prices tend to follow, aka they're going to drop the prices, even off the listing. And you can wholesale off the MLS. I would suggest auctions, and when you first start out, going directly to homeowners, just because it's easier for you. You don't want to complicate this when you start out. Keep it simple, right? And like I said, what did I say? Since 2022, when the market reached its peak, Austin saw a significant drop in home prices. What did I say? I said Texas, I said Florida, I said California. And look, 10-year market prices with the largest year-over-year price declines. And I'm in state number two and state number one. And guess where people went during the pandemic to flee California and flee New York or the Northeast? They went to Texas if they came from California, and they went to Florida if they came from the Northeast. And I'm actually one of those guys. So I can't even, yeah, I'm part of the problem. So here we go. Austin, Miami. I know because I actually live here. So I see it. I see it front and center. Like a lot of these homes were like worth 250, 275K, 290 when I first got here. Those same homes, some of them were shitty, 5, 10K. Like it's kind of crazy. But in Nashville, I was in Nashville during the pandemic for a week. I saw that up close and front and center. I went to Denver also too. Yeah, I travel a lot. But yeah, like I was saying, these are dropping. They're dropping, and they're going to continue to drop this year, by the way. Additionally, more than 31% of all listings in the city came with price cuts due to sellers' eagerness to offload the properties. And guess what? A lot of them are underwater and they have to pay to sell the property. That's what they're not telling you because they thought lower interest rates, but they were buying above the list price, which means the actual true value of the home was here, but they paid this. And now they're this upside down. Don't look at my phone. So this is what's going on. And guess what? A lot of agents are getting out of the game because they're not flipping deals fast enough because they don't know how to run it like a business. What does this mean for you, it means you can get in and make a lot of money. You can get discounted homes, make offers on homes, discounts, seller financing. If you have cash on the side and want to buy a home, I suggest doing seller financing, wrap notes. That's a little advanced. You need to get help with that. Book a consultation if you want to do those type of deals. I have a link somewhere down there or somewhere in the description. You can find it. It's if you really want to find it, it's one of these links for one-on-one for seller financing or stuff like that. But if you want to wholesale auction properties, what I suggest you do, this is the best business to be in right now. Like I said, don't take my word for it. I've been saying this for months, and some of you guys just don't listen. I don't know what you think, that I don't know what I'm talking about because because I look like I look. I dress well, I look nice, I do what I do, and you're like, okay, maybe he's talking some sense. Yes, I'm talking some sense because I'm not going to lie to you about nothing. So Miami, like the rest of Florida, is a challenging market right now. Didn't I say this? I said this already. So these are good deals to get. Like right now, I have, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm doing right now. Like right now, this moment is I'm sourcing deals via AI, and also I have an AI agent, and also one of my virtual assistants are sourcing auctions. She's bidding for me, doing all that stuff. So right now, for the rest of the year, up until like December, I'm aggressively going after auctions because I have a certain income goal I want to hit. And I want to hit it strictly for auctions because I'm diversifying my strategy. And right now, I'm spending probably about like 2 hours a week on the business, literally. That's it. And that's because I do it a lot faster than most people. I know what I'm looking for. I know how to execute like really fast because I've been doing it for a while. But, and that's because I actually am actually doing it slow. I could do it faster. I probably only need an hour a week. It's just that I'm bullshitting sometimes. It just is what it is. So, let's see. The typical sale for a property in Miami lingered around on the market for 88 days in July, up 16 days compared to 30 compared with a year ago. 30 days. You can read all this. I'm gonna leave the article in the link below. But I'm pretty much done with the video. You see it. I wasn't lying, like I said. And if you want to wholesale auction properties, it's literally one of the best skills you could have because it's a money printer and also a skill getter. And you're gonna need to learn how to make money on your own, and you're gonna need to actually learn how to buy property if you actually want a home at some point, because most people are not going to be able to own homes. That whole thing where you own nothing and be happy. We're in that day. It's now. It's like it's not like 5 years. It's right now. It's right now. You pay for subscriptions for everything, but even just home ownership, like most people will just rent for the rest of their lives. But this is a strategy you can use to not only make money, but you be able to learn how to buy a home when you have excess funds. I mean, it's one of the best skill sets that I've ever learned. I think sometimes I take it for granted. But anyway, just click the link below. I also have a group, so I answer any question that you want throughout the week, and I may randomly go live in there, and all those lives stay in there. And that's for just people who purchase the program. But look, I'm gonna raise the price in probably like another 5, 6, 7 days. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll put a timer up or whatever. Just because it's like it's too cheap, to be honest with you. I mean, one deal can net you to 7, 10, 20 grand. Like it's just, and you can do this over and over again. And I took time to build AI to make it a little bit easier in the program, and you'll learn that towards the end. But yeah, anyway, click the link below, get it today. I got a 90-day money back guarantee. I mean, literally, you can't lose. You do the program, you're gonna get the results. It's just that simple. I don't have to say anything. All right, this is the end of the video. Y'all have a good. I don't want to date this video. All right, bye. Also, a quick update. If you want one-on-one help, where I walk you through, we meet once a week, I walk you through the whole program, I help you grow it and scale it, then there's another link below the other link, which you can schedule a call, we'll hop on a call. It'll be literally maybe like 3 minutes. We're gonna get straight to the point. You can click that link. So I just wanted to put that out there. All right, this is the end of the video for real.